Welcome to AfroK drama tales where African heart and Korean passion collide in unforgettable stories. I'm about to tell you how a Nigerian girl cleaning toilets in Seoul witnessed a murder, got caught by Korea's most dangerous chaebol heir, and turned a forced engagement into the love story that broke the internet. This is wild. This is dangerous. This is real. Let's go. The gun goes off at exactly 3:47 a.m. I freeze behind the kitchen island, mop still dripping in my hand, Burna Boy still playing through my earbuds. My heart is trying to break through my ribs. Through the frosted glass of the study door, I see two shadows, one standing, one falling. Thunder cracks over Seoul. Rain hammers against the floor-to-ceiling windows of this Gangnam penthouse. 47 floors up, and I'm about to die. The study door opens. Kang Ji-won steps out, blood on his white Hermes shirt, gun in his right hand. Hair falling across his forehead the first time in 6 months. I've seen him anything but perfect. Our eyes meet. "You weren't supposed to be here." His English is flawless, American accented, cold as the Han River in January. My mouth is dry. I was just finishing. I didn't see anything. "Don't lie, Zara." He says my name. In 6 months of cleaning his penthouse, he's never said my name. You heard everything. He moves toward me. Predator, prey, tail as old as time. I back against the window. 47 floors of nothing behind me. "Please, I have a family in Lagos. I'll leave Korea tonight. You'll never see me again. I swear on my sister's life." He stops 3 feet away. Studies me with those dark eyes that have looked through me for half a year like I was furniture. Now he's really seeing me. "Your sister Amara," he says quietly. 19 years old. Kidney failure. Needs transplant. Your mother Chioma, seamstress in Surulere. Your father died 5 years ago. Heart attack? Ice floods my veins. How do you know that? I know everything about people who enter my space. He sets the gun on the counter between us. The man in my study came to kill me. Corporate espionage. I defended myself. But if this goes public before my merger closes in 90 days, I lose everything. I need a fiancé. Someone unexpected. Someone who makes me look human instead of monster. "You need money for your sister's surgery." My laugh comes out broken. "You want me to pretend to be engaged to you?" 90 days. You play the role perfectly: public appearances, family dinners, media interviews. In return, I pay for Amara's transplant. Full kidney transplant, best surgeons in Lagos, all expenses covered. Plus $500,000 cash. I can't breathe. That's more money than I'll see in 10 lifetimes of cleaning toilets. And if I refuse, then you become a loose end I can't afford. His eyes hold mine. Choose wisely, Zara Okonkwo. I think of Amara's last video call, her face pale, exhausted, pretending to smile while her body fails. I think of my mother's prayers every night, begging God for a miracle. I think of 3 years in Seoul, sleeping 4 hours, working 16, being invisible, being nothing. I need proof. I whisper, "Proof you'll actually pay." He pulls out his phone, makes a call in rapid Korean. 2 minutes later, my phone buzzes. Bank transfer confirmation. 100 million won. $75,000. Down payment on Amara's transplant. My hands shake. This is real. This is happening. We have a deal? I look at the gun on the counter. Look at the blood on his shirt. Look at the number on my phone that could save my sister's life. 90 days. I say, then I disappear. 90 days, he agrees. Then you're free. He extends his hand. I shake it. His grip is warm, firm, dangerous. And just like that, Zara Okonkwo, the invisible cleaning girl, dies. Something else begins. If you're already hooked, hit that like button right now. And subscribe to AfroK Drama Tales, because this story is about to get insane. Drop a wave emoji in the comments if you'd take this deal. Now back to the story. Week 1 feels like drowning in designer fabric. Jiwon's assistant Min Sok, a man who looks at me like I'm gum on expensive shoes, lays out the rules. Move into the penthouse, learn formal Korean, memorize everything about Kang Industries, attend etiquette training, get a new wardrobe, new hair, new everything. "You met at a charity gala," Min Sok says in clipped English. 6 months of secret dating. You bonded over shared values, family, hard work, loyalty. All lies, I mutter. All necessary. The transformation happens fast. Too fast. One day I'm Zara in a faded cleaning uniform. The next, I'm standing in a baby blue Dior gown while a stylist pins my braids into an elegant updo. Jiwon appears in the doorway, watches silently. Will this work? I ask. Will they believe you'd choose someone like me? Someone like you, he repeats. Steps closer, educated, resilient, beautiful. His eyes meet mine in the mirror. Yes, they'll believe it. Something flutters in my chest. I ignore it. Our first public appearance is a charity gala at the Shilla Hotel. I'm terrified. Cameras flash like lightning as we arrive. Jiwon takes my hand, his grip steady, anchoring. Smile, he murmurs. You're in love with me. I'm terrified of you. Good. Terror looks like nervousness. Nervousness looks like love. Inside, whispers follow us like shadows. I catch fragments in Korean, some I understand, some I don't need translation for. The looks say everything. Who is she? She's African? So unexpected. Beautiful, though. His grandmother will never approve. Week 2 brings the grandmother. Kang Hae-jin is 78 years old with eyes that see through lies. We meet at her traditional hanok in Bucheon. I wear a pale pink hanbok, hands folded, heart racing. She speaks only Korean, testing me. I respond in formal Korean, bowing at the correct angles, skills earned from 3 years of listening, watching, learning while being invisible. Your Korean is excellent, she says finally. Where did you learn? From 3 years of listening, Halmione, and 3 years of wanting to belong. Silence. Then her expression softens just barely. You are honest. That is rare in our world. She glances at Jiwon. Test her carefully, Jiwon-ah. She may surprise you. By week 4, the cracks begin. I find Jiwon on the balcony at 2 in the morning, smoking French cigarettes, staring at Seoul's glittering sprawl. Can't sleep? He asks without turning. Too much has changed too fast. He gestures to the chair beside him. I sit. We talk. Really talk. About Lagos, the markets, my father's laugh, jollof rice competitions, the weight of being the oldest daughter. About his world being groomed from age 5 to inherit an empire. No childhood, no choices, no softness allowed. We're both trapped, he says quietly, just different cages. I see him differently after that night, not monster. Just alone. Week 5. He starts leaving things for me, Nigerian chin-chin snacks on my nightstand, Afrobeats playlist on the penthouse speakers, books by Chimamanda Adichie in my room. He never mentions them. I never thank him, but something shifts. I start noticing his patterns too. Morning espresso at 6 sharp, reads 3 newspapers before breakfast. Has nightmares at 4 in the morning. I hear him through the walls, speaking fragmented Korean I can't quite catch. I start making him plantain and eggs for breakfast. He eats without comment. But the next morning, there's a thank you note in perfect Yoruba. He learned Yoruba. For me. Week 7, everything changes. Business dinner. Rival CEO makes a comment in Korean, assuming I won't understand. Kang Jiwon bringing Jungle Girl to business meeting. Desperate times. I keep my face neutral, years of practice being invisible. But Jiwon heard. His hand tightens on his glass. His voice drops to something lethal. Say 1. More word about my fiancé, and I'll make sure your company's stock crashes tomorrow. I have the power. Test me. The rival CEO goes pale. In the car afterward, I'm shaking. You didn't have to do that. Yes, I did. Why? This is fake. I'm just playing a role. He looks at me then, something dangerous in his eyes. Maybe I'm tired of pretending it's fake. Week 8. Amara's surgery is scheduled. Best hospital in Lagos. Korean surgical team flown in Jiwon arranged everything. I video call from the penthouse after her procedure. She's crying, healthy color returning to her face. Sister me, you don't save my life, she says in pidgin, then switches to Korean she's been learning. Unnie, thank you, thank you. After the call, I break down. Sit on the bathroom floor and sob relief. Gratitude. 3 years of fear finally releasing. Jiwon finds me there. Doesn't say anything. Just sits beside me and pulls me close. His shirt gets wet with my tears. She's going to live, he says. Quietly. You did that. You did that. We did that. And somehow, in that moment, it stops being about the deal. It stops being about 90 days and $500,000. It becomes about something else entirely, something terrifying and real. Week 9, day 80, 1 of 90. We're on the balcony, late night, city lights spread below us like scattered diamonds. What happens after day 90? I ask. You get your money. You leave. That was the deal. And if I don't want to leave? He goes still. Don't. Don't what? Don't make this harder than it is. You have a life to go back to. What life? Cleaning toilets? Being invisible? I've been more alive in 9 weeks with you than 3 years in Seoul. You don't mean that. Yes, I do. I turn to face him. I love you. I didn't mean to, but I do. His control fractures. You can't love me. I forced you into this. I threatened you. And then you saved my sister. You learned about my culture. You made me visible. My 10 of things of mating 10. Voice cracks. Tell me you don't feel it. Tell me it's all fake, and I'll walk away on day 90. Silence. Then he cups my face with both hands. I can't what? Can't tell you it's fake. Can't imagine day 91 without you. Can't stop loving you. He kisses me then. Not for cameras. Not for show. Real, desperate, 9 weeks of tension finally breaking. When we pull apart, both breathing hard, he presses his forehead to mine. If you stay, you become a target. Anyone who wants to hurt me will go through you first. Then we face them together. But the universe has timing. Day 85. A rival CEO, the one from the business dinner, leaks everything to the media. Photos of me in my cleaning uniform from 3 months ago. My work visa application listing me as domestic worker. Headlines explode across Korean news sites. Kang Ji-won's fake fiancé, from maid to chaebol wife? Nigerian cleaner scams Korea's richest heir. Kang Industries stock drops 15%. In 2 hours, the family calls emergency meeting. Ji-won's father is ice. End this. Pay her off. Marry the lead daughter like we planned. No. His mother's voice is sharp with panic. The merger is at risk. Our reputation, I don't care. Grandmother sits at the head of the table, silent, watching. Ji-won stands. Zara is not a scandal. She's the only real thing in my life. Yes, it started as arrangement. Yes, she was my cleaning lady, and yes, I love her. If that costs me the merger, the company, this family's approval, so be it. His father's face goes red. You'd throw away everything for this girl? I'd throw away everything fake for the one real thing I've ever had. The room goes silent. Then grandmother speaks. Sit down, Ji-won-ah. Her voice is quiet but carries weight. She looks at me. Zara Okonkwo, do you love my grandson? Yes, Halmioni. Why? Because he sees me. Not my circumstances, not my skin, not my usefulness. Me. And I see him. Not his money, not his power, not his name. The man who has nightmares at 4 a.m. Who learned Yoruba for me? Who defended me when he didn't have to? I meet her eyes. I love him because he's worth loving. Grandmother nods slowly, looks at her son. Let them be. The merger will survive. Scandals fade. But this, she gestures between Ji-won and me, this is rare. Don't destroy it for stock prices. Day 87. Ji-won calls a press conference. I stand beside him in traditional hanbok purple with gold embroidery. Cameras flash. Reporters shout questions in Korean and English. Is it true your engagement was an arrangement? Ji-won's voice is steady. Yes. Initially, I needed someone to improve my public image before the merger. I chose Zara. But what started as transaction became truth. Zara taught me that worth isn't measured in won or stock prices. She taught me that being seen, being known, being loved, that's the only currency that matters. He turns to me, takes my hand. In front of Korea, in front of the world, Zara Okonkwo, will you marry me? Not for the merger, not for money, not for image. Because I love you. Because you're home. My tears fall. Yes, Saranghei, Kang Ji-won. We kiss. Flash bulbs explode. Half the room gasps. Half the room applauds. And I don't care about any of them. Because I'm not invisible anymore. Because I'm loved. Because this impossible thing became real. Day 90. Private ceremony will do the big public wedding later. Blend of cultures. Traditional Korean paibek, where we bow to his family and receive dates and chestnuts. Nigerian wine-carrying ceremony with my mother blessing us via video call from Lagos. I wear white hanbok with gold embroidery and a Nigerian jile head wrap. Jiwon wears traditional hanbok in matching purple. The vows wreck us both. You walked into my life invisible, he says in English. You leave it as my light. You taught me to see beyond one, beyond power, beyond fear. Saranghae. I respond in Korean. You saw me when no one else did. You made me believe I deserved to be seen. Nado Saranghae. We kiss as husband and wife, and Seoul spreads below us, and everything impossible becomes possible. 6 months later, I'm running a foundation Afro-Korean cultural exchange, scholarships for African students in Korea, small business loans for immigrant women, Korean language classes, visa assistance, making visible what was invisible. Jiwon and I split time between Seoul and Lagos. Amara is thriving, studying medicine, wants to be a surgeon. Grandmother visits monthly, learns to make jollof rice while teaching me her kimchi recipe. One evening, I stand on that same balcony where this all began. Pregnant now, 3 months, hand on small bump. Jiwon wraps his arms around me from behind. Are you happy? He asks. I came to Seoul invisible. Now I'm seen, loved, home. Day 91 was my favorite day. Why? Because it's when I knew you chose me. Not for money, not for survival. Me, I turn, in his arms. Every day, I choose you. Every day. We kiss as Seoul glitters below. I came to this city with $50 and a dream of sending money home. I found something more valuable than money, more precious than survival. I found myself. I found love. I found home in the last place I expected, in the arms of the man who first saw me. Some debts can never be repaid. This one, I'll spend my life trying to repay, not in money, in love, in choosing him, every single day. If this story destroyed you in the best way, hit that subscribe button right now. We're bringing you more Afro-Korean romances that break boundaries and steal hearts every single week. Comment below and tell me, would you take Jiwon's deal? 90 days for 500,000 and your family's life? Drop a purple heart if you want more stories like this. Thank you for watching, you beautiful culture blenders. This is AfroK Drama Tales, where love has no borders. See you in the next story.